in Brooklyn, where I live presently. But before that, I used to live in Palm Beach, Florida, where I was a teacher for 12 years, teaching first grade, second grade, and my last year was in kindergarten. I, I really enjoy teaching there, but I had to move to New York to be with my dad, who was sick. And right now, I'm a substitute teacher, and I am attending Ashford University. And hopefully by next year, I'll have my master's degree and launching my job as a bilingual teacher. Now, I do move a lot as a substitute teacher. I go from Brooklyn to the Bronx, which can take me an hour to an hour and a half. It depends on the train, on the speed. Um, why do I want to teach bilingual students? I believe that with my background uh, as a bilingual person myself, I do speak four languages: Haitian Creole, French, English, and I speak Spanish to a moderate level. I do read Spanish very well. Uh, I do read and understand Spanish if someone is speaking to me, but I speak it, I would say, 90%. So I believe that I have the skills. I can do a very good job teaching those bilingual students. And in New York, there is a large population of bilingual kids, and I feel that I'm in the right place. Um, my philosophy of teaching is that I believe that all children can learn as long as you put them in the right environment with the right people. Um, every child has unique abilities, unique talents, unique skills that need to be fostered from the right person. And so I do believe in that, and I feel like as an educator, being in the field for so many years, um, I know that it doesn't matter what obstacles are in front of the kids are facing, they can learn. What my how do I manage my classroom? Um, if you walk into my classroom, you'll see that the kids are learning, they are actively engaged, and the room is designed in a way that the kids can move around from one place to the next, from one table to the next table, if they are doing science activities, math games, so they are free to move around in my classroom. And the materials are readily accessible to them. And the transitions are very smooth, and my kids know what the symbols mean, or if I call them my group tables. Right now, I'm in a class where the tables are named after the continents, after the seven continents. So I will move the kids. I will change, from one lesson to the next, calling them by their continent's name. If I'm working in a kindergarten classroom, for example, I'll use the color names, or the animals' names, or something that is really friendly, kids friendly, more friendly to their level. So, um, like I say, to be an effective teacher, you need to be able to manage your classroom really well. And I believe that I can do that, being experienced, having seen the ups and downs in the classroom. I know what it takes to be a good classroom teacher, to be an effective classroom teacher with the things that you put in place in your classroom, the rules, the transition, and how you set up your classroom. So the rules are very forward in my classroom. The kids know their expectations. They know what it means if they break a rule, what the consequences will be. And I use a lot of positive reinforcements as rewards in my classroom, as incentive in my classroom. Um, how do I assess my students? I use a lot of types of assessments, summative assessments, which are unit tests, chapter tests, or standardized tests, which keeps me accountable for the work that I'm doing. doing. And also I use a lot of informal testing. It can be classroom observations, it can be a checklist, it can be kids checking their work themselves. I believe that you have to use a lot of assessments to know where your kids are at and to plan your lessons accordingly, according to the kids' needs. My lesson plans, they are tied to the state standards, and I use the backwards design model. I start with my stated objective. I proceed with thinking about the assessment that I'm going to use, and then I plan on the instructional activities. Uh, I like to work in a group that is focused on advancement for all children. And I like to be part of the learning community that is in place at any school. And to me, being an educator and a teacher, we all share a common goal for the kids to learn for the better. And teaching the 21st century students today, I know that they need to be creative, they need to be very good problem solvers, they need to be innovative, they need to know what collaboration means, and I want to be that type of teacher. That's why I am attending a lot of workshops. When it comes to technology, I can use help from my I call my kids. I take ideas from them, and also I go to workshops that really apply those skills, so I can learn and I can transfer those skills into my classroom. I believe that I am a good candidate for the job as a bilingual teacher, and I hope to get it soon.